It's fine. All right, here we go. Orangeville Flyers versus Georgian Bay Islanders. Telford off the draw, gets it to Lunny, who backhands it towards the Islanders' blue line, gets it in. Islanders clear it up to center. Good poke check by Savory. Gets the puck to Andretti. Andretti in over the left wing. Walks in, shot. Bad save by the Islanders goaltender. Puck comes out front. Lunny couldn't quite get there on time. Played back to the Flyers blue line. Roche off the right wing, just in front of Lunny. At the regroup at center. Lunny steps around one forecheck. In over the blue line. He's alone. Puck comes back to the blue line. Roche fires it in. Felix in on the forecheck, trying to keep the puck in. Savory at the blue line. Sends it down the boards. Played back to the point by the Islanders. Savory sends it back in on net. Kelly down low with Felix. Walks off behind the goal line. Out front. Under pressure. Felix still has a hold of it. Sends it to Savory. Savory with the shot. And I think the Flyers are going to the penalty box for tripping. Number 88, James Felix. 2 minutes for tripping. 8:53 in the first period. Face off to the right of Dittman. Kelly steps in to take it. From draw, Kelly gets it to the far boards for Gower. He shovels it to the corner. Gower behind the Flyers goal line. Tries to get it to the near side. Stripped of it by the Islanders. He'll try to play it out front. Kelly on his man gets it to Stedman, who sends it to the far boards. Stabbed it to the blue line, kept in by the Islanders. Right behind the net to the near wing. Gower to the blue line. Hunter couldn't drag it out over the blue line. Islanders in deep in the near corner. Thrown out front to the point. He locks in shot. Dittman holds onto it for the whistle. Minute 23 to go on the Flyers penalty. Nickel steps in to take the face-off. And by the Islanders, the slot shot missed just wide. Out front, another shot missed wide by the Islanders. Here to the near point. Randall couldn't grab a hold of it. Mass tries to get it. Islanders center it. Sloan has his man tied up. Puck goes to the far corner. Islanders to the point. Randall pressing. The boards. Nickel backhands back to the blue line. Kept in by the Islanders. Sloan tipped that one high. Mass in the near side. Keeps it there. Randall gets it to the half boards with the Islanders defense pinched to keep it in. Nickel sends it to the far corner. He'll go after it himself. Shovels it to the half boards. Islanders all over it. They bring it back in. Shot, blocked or saved by Dittman. Sloan turns and fires it. He'll clear the zone. That puck will roll into the Islanders' end. Randall getting a bit of interference. No call. Islanders cleared up to center ice. In over the blue line on the left side. Deacon Mills pressuring his man. Sloan behind his net to pick it up. Sends it to the far corner for Savory. Savory to Deacon Mills at the blue line, not out. Islanders in deep. Off the foot of Sloan, he gets a hold of it. A few seconds to go in the Flyers penalty. They'll send it down behind the Islanders' goal. Back to 5-on-5. Felix out of the box. Islanders to their blue line, up through center. Felix, fresh legs out of the box. Gets it to Andretti, who turns and dumps it in the zone. Islanders cross ice to the far side. Andretti with a great stick for a second. Couldn't quite get there out of the puck on time. Islanders up through center, in over the right wing of the Flyers zone. Roche. Andretti back to Roche off the boards. Andretti, he sends it around his man to the blue line, not out. Islanders with the puck at the Flyers at the half boards. Shot. Gloved by Dittman. Good save. Telford in for the faceoff. Telford gets it to the near side. Islanders get there first. Back to Telford. He sends it to the far corner for Lunny. Lunny out over the blue line through center and over the right wing. Hits the brakes at the blue line. Sends that to Telford off the backhand shot. On target. Andretti waiting for the rebound, but that doesn't happen. 6 minutes to go in the first period. Kelly steps in for the faceoff. Won by the Islanders to the far corner. Played along to the blue line. Gower holds it in. Lets the shot go just over the net. Rebound comes to the near half the corner. Half boards. Hunter centers. That was tipped by the Islanders to the blue line. Gower backhands that to the half boards. Islanders behind their net to the near corner. Change directions to the far side. Gower in a little deep. Gets it to the corner again. Felix pressuring with Hunter. Islanders with possession in the far corner. They'll send it to the blue line. Gower kept it in. He gets taken out. The Islanders are going to the box. Islanders penalty. 2 minutes for cross-checking. 5:21 to go in the first period. Nickel steps in to take the face-off. Through his legs, Islanders just overplayed it. Comes to the blue line. Gower kept it in. Second effort. Islanders clear that through center ice, just over the Flyers' blue line. Jeffrey Stedman to DeCamillis. He left that for Gower. Back to DeCamillis along the short side. Doesn't get much past center, and the Islanders with possession in the Flyers' zone. Backhand pass on target. Dittman reels the rebound in for the whistle. Nickel back in for the faceoff. One cleanly to the near side. Randall at the half boards. Walks off through traffic. Gets to the blue line out. Nickel picks up that loose puck. Islanders almost stripped it. Nickel down the left wing. Chips it by the defense. In deep to the near corner. Islanders behind the net to the far side. Sloan keeps it into the blue line. Sloan fires it along the far boards. DeCamillis gets a bit of a cross check. And again. And the Islanders are going to the box again. Another cross-checking penalty. DeCamillis did a good job getting under his skin there. We got a 5-on-3 for 1:04 or less. Telford steps in to take the draw. Telford brings that to Lunny. Lunny to Sloan at the point. Sloan across to Mass on the near side. Mass walks in, lets the shot go. Off the post. Sat there. Islanders defense cleared down to the near half boards. Mass sends it in deep for Andrade. He'll send it behind the net for Lunny. Lunny with the wraparound attempt. Islanders goaltender got across quick. We'll send that down the near wing. Back into the Flyers zone. Mass back to collect it. Sends it across for Lunny. Lunny to the near side for Andrade. He takes it off the backhand into the zone. Islanders behind. They didn't get it out. Andrade just lost the handle. Puck cleared past Sloan at the blue line and down. 15 seconds to go in the first penalty. Dittman sets it up for Mass. Mass to Lunny. Lunny down the right wing. In over the blue line. Kelly goes to the net. Lunny with the shot. Rebound sits there. Telford there with the shot. Held there by the goaltender. First penalty is over. Flyers still with the one-man advantage. 53 seconds. Kelly in for the face-off. Has that in the ref's feet. Hunter kicks it to a stick. Out front. Tender for Felix to Kelly. Kelly couldn't get over in time. Islanders will send that down the zone. Dittman to Roche. Roche spinning in his end. Gets the outlet pass to Felix. Felix down the right wing. In over the blue line. He's got 3. Felix with the shot tipped high over the net to the near corner. Hunter at the half boards. Felix, he lets that go on target. Islanders cleared to the blue line. Roche there to keep it in. Roche lifts that in front of the net. Tipped by Kelly. The Islanders back to the half boards. They'll get another piece of it and send it down the ice. 8 seconds to go in the Islanders penalty. Savory. One last rush to Hunter at the red line. Gets it across to Kelly and over the blue line. Back to 5-on-5. Islanders break up that rush. Savory keeps it in. Gets it to Hunter along the near half boards. Hunter out front. On the stick of Kelly. He had it lifted by the Islanders. We'll get a piece of it. We'll send it to the far wing. Backhand in over the blue line. Felix is there to keep it. Felix. Weak pass across. Almost intercepted. Randall falling. Savory sends it to the Islanders blue line. Islanders back at center. Felix is there. Gets it to DeCamillis. He drags it in over the blue line. DeCamillis under pressure. Gets it to the far corner. DeCamillis pinned. Islanders send it to the half boards. Played to the point. Gower keeps it in. Backhand pass doesn't quite get to where it was supposed to go. The Islanders clear it down. Dittman sets it up for Jeffrey Stedman in the near side. He sends it back door to the far corner. Gower to the near wing for Jeffrey Stedman. Throws it out front just ahead of DeCamillis. That'll go to the Islanders' blue line. Islanders back to the Flyers' blue line. Jeffrey Stedman across to Gower. He throws that through the middle. Randall settles that down at the blue line. Randall through traffic. Loose puck. Overskated by DeCamillis. Nickel couldn't get a stick on it. Islanders back in over the Flyers' blue line. Randall back in the near side to pick it up. Sends it across ice. That'll go to the Islanders' blue line. 1 minute to go in the first period. Islanders in over the Flyers' blue line. Picked off by DeCamillis. He'll turn. Tried to get it up the boards to the blue line. Randall drags it out. Randall, there's a bit of room. Gets in over the blue line. Kicks it through his legs, intended for Andretti. Islanders regroup, strip it to the blue line, just out of Gower's reach. That'll go. It's on target, so Dittman has to play it. Jeffrey Stedman, 20 seconds to go in the period. Jeffrey Stedman, intended for Andretti, stick by the Islanders. That'll roll to center ice. Islanders back in over the Flyers' blue line. Shot missed wide. Rebound out the near side. Going out front. Dittman got a stick on it to intercept that one-timer. Deep for the scoreless period. Dave, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, you too. Here we go, start the second period. Telford in to take face-off. Telford gets it to Lunny. He'll take it down the right wing in over the blue line. Lunny walks off the boards, tries to drag it. Missed by Telford. Islanders get it up to center ice. Maas intercepts it. He'll change directions, has to settle the puck down, sends it across ice. Andretti in over the blue line to the far corner. He gets dumped. Islanders to the half boards. Telford on it, keeps it there. Maas pinching. Telford almost came off the boards with it. Sloan back at center ice. Off the near wing, in over the Islanders' blue line. Telford pressuring. Islanders play to the far side. He missed it. Andretti. The far half boards. Maas again pinching. Gets it to Telford. Telford with the backhand. Puck settles down out front. Nobody can get a piece of it. Not even the Flyers centers. Lunny throws it out front. Telford with the backhand lifted over the glass and out of play. Kelly in for the faceoff. Bouncing puck. Won by the Islanders. They'll send it back door to the far corner. On the right wing, Roche back to intercept it. Ties up his man. Cross ice pass to the near wing. Felix picks that up. Skates out of the zone. Down the right wing, in over the Islanders' blue line. Takes it around, gets it to the near corner. Islanders strip it. We'll get it to the half boards. Kelly's there to stop it. Roche pinching at the half boards. Walks in. Roche with the shot. In the glove of the Islanders goaltender. Nickel in for the face-off. He wins it. Sends it back. Savory with the shot. Rebound comes to the near half boards. Islanders play that up through center. Around Savory in over the Flyers blue line. Shot. Gloved by Dittman for another good save. Nickel steps in to take the face off deep in his own zone. By the Islanders. DeCamillis just over the blue line. Islanders pick it up immediately and bring it back in the zone. Nickel on his man. Islanders send it around to the near side. DeCamillis gets it to the half boards. The Islanders are there. Randall had his man tied up. Puck comes to center. Randall shovels it over the Islanders blue line down the left wing. Stabs at it. Islanders pick it up along the far half boards. Cross ice to the near side. Flyers blue line. Gower keeps it out. Islanders dump it into the far corner. Jeffrey Stedman gets it to the blue line, not out. Islanders on target, rebound. Dittman held strong to keep it out. Nickel lifts that through center ice. Randall on his horse down the right or left wing. Just overskated it. Islanders getting back. Andretti with a good chance to get over the blue line. Puts the Islanders offside. $12 minutes to go in the second period. Telford steps in to take the face-off. Gets that to Lunny. The Islanders send it in over the blue line. Maas to Andretti. Andretti cross ice to Lunny at center. Lunny in over the blue line, gets a shot. Blocked in front. Rebound, sits there. Comes to Telford. He has it in his skates. Couldn't settle it down. The Islanders pick it up and bring it back out of their zone. Islanders drop pass at center in over the blue line, offside. Telford on the face-off. Wins it. The Islanders in over the Flyers blue line. Shot from the left side. And it's in. Or the right side. Just over the glove of Dittman. Let's get it back, boys. Kelly in for the face-off. He won that one cleanly to the far board. Savory up to Hunter. He'll try to drive it over the Islanders blue line, but no luck. Savory pinching, gets it in over the blue line. Islanders clear it out hard off the linesman. Savory still there, holding that those boards. Pass across to Roche. Roche at center. He'll throw it in, intended for Kelly. Hops over his stick, right to the Islanders player. Islanders off down the right wing, around Savory. Kelly's there, keeps it to the corner. Kelly turns and fires it off the glass. Hunter picks it up, in over the blue line. Hunter down the right side, turning, centering attempt. Nobody home except for the Islanders. They'll shovel it into the corner. Kelly picks it up behind the net to Felix. Felix steps around one, but not two. Islanders pick it up. Lead pass just off his backhand. He touches that into the Flyer zone. Roche to the far side for Savory. Savory settles it down. Up through the middle. Islanders way offside. Nickel in for the face-off. Nickel won it clean, a little too clean, past Jeffrey Stedman into the far corner. Islanders beat him to the puck, thrown out front, shot, missed wide, rebound. Gower plays that into Dittman's pads for the whistle. Nickel in for the draw. Won by the Islanders to the point. Shot. Doesn't get all the way to the net. They'll play it to the far corner. Jeffrey Stedman, Nickel, and Gower. Dittman covers it for the whistle. Nickel takes the face-off. In his feet. Gets that to Jeffrey Stedman. He'll try to send it to the near corner to DeCamillis at the half boards. DeCamillis centering pass for Randall. Randall in over the blue line. Reels it in off his backhand. Stick check by the Islanders to the near corner. Nickel steps in his man. Islanders clear to the blue line and out. Cross ice in over the Flyers right wing. Shot wide of the net. Rebound out the near wing. DeCamillis picks it up again, gets it out over the blue line. DeCamillis down the right wing, in over the Islanders' blue line. He gets attacked. DeCamillis throws it out front. Islanders pick it up the near half boards. Skated up through center, pops over Mass's stick and into the far corner of the Flyers zone for icing. Telford in for the face-off. Won by the Islanders to the near corner. Telford pressing. Islanders play to the corner, or behind the net to the near corner. Lunny and Telford battling in the corner. Islanders get it to the near half board. Sloan pinching. Keeps it in at the half boards. Tries to shove that to the corner. Second effort, does. And Brady, Telford to Lunny at the near wing. Lunny walks off the boards, lets the shot go off the blocker, rebound, sits there. Cleared to the blue line and out. Mass back to collect it. Sends it off the boards to center ice. Lunny picks it up. Gets it to Telford and over the blue line. Telford lifts that along the boards. Islanders play to the near side. Off of Lunny's stick, right onto the Islanders player. Flyers can't seem to get a break with the puck here. Islanders behind the net. Telford just overskated it. Islanders kick it back. Andrade out front. Nobody could reach it. Mass at the point. Shot. Doesn't connect. Islanders pressing. Get the puck to center ice. Backhand in over the Flyers' blue line. Mass picks it up. Lost it at the Flyers' blue line. Back in Mass's skate to Felix. Felix steps around Hunter, gets it to the Islanders' blue line. They'll turn and fire it all the way into the Flyers' zone for icing. 7.5 minutes to go in the second period. Kelly in for the faceoff. Islanders win it to the far boards. Kelly sends it in deep. Islanders there to pick it up. Kelly at the half boards. Savory to Roche. Roche with a shot. Doesn't get all of it. Felix in the near corner. Centering pass for Hunter. As that puck was rolling, Hunter couldn't get a clean shot. Played back to the near corner for Felix. Felix not strong enough on the body there. Islanders clear that to the blue line and out. Up through center. Back in the Flyers zone. Roche gets the red line. Hunter. Drop pass. Kelly shovels it in over the blue line, but that's it. Islanders turn and bring it back into the Flyers zone. To the near corner. Roche. Gets his man off him. Hunter at the half boards. Kept off there by the Islanders. To the near corner. Nickel turns and fires it around the boards to the far point. Held there. Islanders dump it in behind the Flyers net. Roche battling. Nickel steps in. Islanders still with the puck. Walk out front. Hunter steals that one down the right wing. Gets center ice and shoves it in the Islanders zone. Flyers change. Islanders out the right wing. Up through center. Randall on the back check. Intercepts that one. Gower gets it to center ice to DeCamillis. DeCamillis in over the blue line. Shot. On target. Loose puck. Randall pressing for it. Doesn't quite get there in time. The goaltender holds it for the whistle. Nickel in for the face-off. Islanders are getting some late changes here. Nickel to DeCamillis to Gower at the point. Gower with the shot, hits a stick, comes to the near side. Randall tries to hit the brakes and drag it back. Gower gets it to DeCamillis at the half boards, who sends it in to the near corner. Islanders and Randall both collide in the corner. Islanders to the blue line up through center ice. Randall on the back check. Jeffrey Stedman gets the puck to the near corner, far corner. Steered just wide. DeCamillis sends it to the half boards. Shot from the point. Tipped in front. Stop. Rebound. Dittman makes the save. Gets the puck to the far corner. Gower and Nickel. Nickel lets it go to Randall. Randall down the left wing with DeCamillis. Randall gets the blue line, but that's it. Islanders tie him up and lift the puck into the near corner of the Flyers zone. Islanders out front. Bunny touches it. And Flyers are getting a penalty. Number 13, Logan Randall. 2 minutes for head contact. Come on, boys. Lunny steps in to take the face-off. 4 minutes for head contact. Islander center getting waved out of the face-off. Islanders win it. Point man pinching, gets it to the near corner. Sloan. Oh, centering pass. That was in the feet. Shot, backhand, missed wide by the Islanders. Played back to the point. He'll walk in. Shot. Top corner, and he scores. That'll get rid of the first 2 minute penalty. Flyers are still down. Kelly steps in to take the face off. He lifts that one forward into the near corner of the Islander zone and chases it down. Kelly on the forecheck. Applying pressure. Islanders off the boards to the point. Roche kept it in for a second. Still in to Kelly. Kelly off the boards. Lets a shot go. He scores! Flyers goals scored by number 86, Levi Kelly. Assist by number 79, Dane Roche. 3:58 to go in the second period. Kelly back in for the faceoff. And by the Islanders. They'll throw that down the left wing into the near corner of the Flyers zone. Roche on it. Shovels it to the far corner for Kelly. Kelly misfired. Got it to the blue line. Shovel pass out of the zone. Islanders play back to center. Kelly drives it back to the Islanders' blue line. Finally in, Telford at center ice, picks it up, gets the blue line. Double team, the Islanders. They don't keep it out. Telford to Kelly. Kelly, 2 men on him, couldn't get the shot off. Islanders change directions out the right wing. In over the Flyers' blue line, Savory. Telford, back to Savory. Savory throws it to the blue line, not quite out. Islanders stick around 1. Telford gets away with that one there. Hunter at the blue line, turns, backhands that to the Islanders' blue line. They'll play it up to center. Get over the left wing of the Flyers zone. They'll throw that happily to the far corner. 30 seconds to go in the Flyers penalty. Savory behind the net. He gets bumped off, but Islanders to the point, misplayed. That'll go under his stick and roll to center ice. Felix pressing. Islanders play it to center. Dump it into the Flyers zone. Savory turns and fires it down. 10 seconds to go in the Flyers penalty. Islanders pick it up, take it to the far corner. Way over the glass and out of play. Nickel steps in to take the face-off. Nickel won it, but the Islanders were right there to pick it up. Play it across. DeCamillis lifts that to the near corner. That'll roll behind the Islanders' net. DeCamillis comes in a little high. Luckily, he didn't connect. Islanders take it behind the net to the far corner. Up the right wing to the blue line. That'll go to center ice. Jeffrey Stedman lifts it around the attacker. Islanders get back and bring it back in the Flyers zone. Play it up to DeCamillis at center. Back to 5-on-5. DeCamillis in over the blue line to Lunny. Lunny to the near corner. Centering pass. Just missed by DeCamillis. Islanders turn, fire it hard around the boards. Gower there. Kept it in for a second. Islanders forward through center ice. In over the Flyers blue line on the left side, the right side. Turning, dumping it into the far corner. 1.5 to go in the period. Centering pass picked off by Gower. He'll get it to the near side. Gower to Andrade. Andrade through Lunny's legs, and that'll go to the opposite wing into the Islanders' end. Lunny pressuring. Islanders behind their net to the near side. To the half boards. Andrade and Gower. Back to Andrade. Andrade off the boards. Lets shot go off the blocker. Rebound to Telford. Couldn't get the puck to Lunny. Lunny kicks it to the far corner. Islanders at the half board. Centering pass behind him. That'll go into the Flyers' end and be icing. 48 seconds to go in the second period. Telford in for the faceoff. He wins it to Andrade with a quick shot, missed just wide. Lunny on the rebound. Too bad it didn't come out a little further. Played around the far boards. Telford gets pinched. Islanders to the center ice. In over the Flyers blue line. Go around Gower. Shot. Tippmann holds on to it. And there was a whistle. The puck's at the Flyers blue line. .29 seconds to go in the second period. Kelly steps in to take the face-off. He wins that to Felix. He gets it to the blue line, not out. Islanders play it back into the near corner. Sloan, shovel pass behind the net to the far side for Mass. He'll send it around for Hunter. Hunter tries to one-touch it. Back to Mass. He gets it to the blue line, but not out. Shot from the Islanders on target. Sloan off the near wing for Felix. Felix gets it to Kelly, who clears the puck to center ice. And that'll do it for the second period. All right, here we go. We're starting the third period. Kelly in for the face-off. Scrum draw picked up by the Islanders. Thrown on net. Dittman covers that for the whistle. Kelly back in for the face-off. Gets that to Hunter in his feet. Kelly has it tied up. Loose puck out front. Islanders play it to the far wing. Felix. It's knocked off. Sloan has it off his skate back into the far corner. Kelly pins it along the far boards. Islanders come up with it. Good stick by Mass to get that to the near corner. Kelly to Hunter. Hunter across to Felix. Felix in over the blue line. Has it lost in the Islanders' defenseman skates. Sloan stops that at the red line. In over the Islanders' blue line down the right wing. Sloan couldn't get the shot off. Felix takes an elbow. Islanders send it across ice to the far point. Good stick by Sloan to keep it in for a second. Played back to Mass at center ice. Mass to DeCamillis. DeCamillis turns, fires it in around the boards. That'll come down to the near corner of the Islanders zone. Islanders played up to center ice. Roche slows his man down, gets the puck to Nickel. He'll backhand that to DeCamillis. DeCamillis in over the blue line. With Nickel, Islanders clear it out. Islanders kick it in over the Flyers' blue line. Spinning, walks off the boards, nowhere to go. Savory with a stick, gets it to DeCamillis, to Randall. Randall up through center ice, he's alone. Splits the D, Randall, shot, on target, held by the Islanders goaltender. Telford in for the face-off. Strong draw, won by the Islanders to the near corner. They'll take it behind the net, play it out the near side. Andrade tries to stick handle out of trouble. Islanders. Lunny Leonard centers. Backhand pass. Telford. Oh, Andrade with a shot. Loose puck. Sneaks wide of the net. Telford along the near half boards. Gets it to Savory. He'll throw it on net. Missed just wide. Rebound to Andrade. He'll lift that to Roche. Roche throws it towards the net. Rebound. Comes to the far corner. Andrade hits the brakes. Off the boards to the point for Roche. Roche just out of his reach. Gets it. Islanders in over the Flyers' blue line. Islanders just playing with it out front. Great stick by Dittman to knock that off the Islanders player. Played back to the point. Jumped into the far corner. Roche pins his man. Telford steps in. Puck comes off the side of the net. Picked up by Telford. Telford lifts it to the near half boards. Andrade back to Telford. Savory's in there to help. Andrade, lead pass for Lunny. Lunny down the left wing. In around the defense. Lunny, he's alone, shoots, he scores! Flyers goal scored by number 19, Ethan Lunny. That'll tie us up at 2 with 11:46 to play in the third period. Kelly steps in to take the face-off. Islanders win it back to their D. They'll play it down the far wing. Gower at the blue line. Shovel passes it out of the zone. Felix chips that to center ice. Islanders misplayed. Hunter drags in over the blue line, just offside. Kelly in for the face-off. Chips it forward. Islanders play it back to center ice. That'll come all the way into the Flyers zone. Gower Slow plays off the far boards to center ice. Islanders to the near wing. Hunter just lost that for a foot race. Islanders drive it in over the Flyers' blue line, cleared out quickly by Jeffrey Stedman to Felix, falling at center ice. Islanders to the near wing. Islanders down the right side, lifted in around Kelly. Jeffrey Stedman back in the near corner, picks it up, drags it behind his net. Islanders from behind try to come out front. Loose puck, shot under the pad of Dittman, and it's in. Nickel in for the faceoff. Loose puck. Islanders jump on it in over the Flyers' blue line. They'll lift it to the near corner. Islanders play to the far side. DeCamillis picks it up. It's up to the wing to the blue line. Islanders strip it. Going through traffic to the rebounds to the far corner. Sloan ties his man up. Somebody go help him. No, I guess not. Islanders center it and dump it in just outside the stretch of Dittman. Islanders regaining their 2-goal lead. 10.5 minutes to go. Telford in for the faceoff. One cleanly to Lunny. He'll play that back to Savory. Savory across to Roche. Roche tried to hit Telford at center ice. Hits the skate of the Islanders attacker. Telford back to pick it up. Gets it to Lunny on the left wing. Lunny up through center. Lunny and Andrade in over the blue line. Lunny just stick check. Centers it. Right to Andrade. He couldn't get the shot off. Telford turn and fires wide. Andrade through the blue paint. Nobody was in tight enough. Lunny at the half boards. Stripped there by the Islanders. And we'll get the penalty for interference. Telford in for the faceoff. Strong draw. Telford gets it to Savory. Savory walked in from the point. Shot. Steered just wide of the net. Lunny to Savory at the point. Savory had it bumped off the stick. The Islanders send that down into the Flyers' territory. Roche back to collect it. Takes it across. Lifts that up to center ice. The Islanders' blue line. They'll turn and fire it in the Flyers' zone. No icing. Savory to Telford. Telford clears the zone. Stretch pass for Felix. Felix in over the blue line. He'll skate around the defense. Centering pass for Andrade. Shot. Rebound. Sits there. Loose puck, and they blow the whistle again. That was another quick whistle. Kelly in for the faceoff. Kelly to Hunter. Jeffrey Stedman with the shot blocked in front by the Islanders. They'll turn, fired off the back of their forecheck. Hunter gets there. Islanders dump it into the Flyers zone. Jeffrey Stedman to Gower. In over the ice for blue line for Felix. Gower gets that at center. Back across for Jeffrey Stedman. He waits. Throws it on net. Steered just wide. That was close. Islanders to the blue line. Jeffrey Stedman holds it. Lost a handle on his stick. Managed to get it to Hunter. One touch by Kelly. Missed just wide. Saucer pass to Jeffrey Stedman at the point. Shot was blocked off the skate of the Islanders to the blue line. Gower kept it in for a second. Hunter backhands it down the left wing. Islanders with time. Play that to the Flyers blue line. Jeffrey Stedman keeps it out. Islanders dump it back in. Gower, opposite wing for Felix, in over the blue line. 10 seconds to go on the Flyers power play. Felix in the corner, centers it. Kelly had his stick tied up. DeCamillis takes it behind the net. Out front with the backhand wraparound. Not quite enough. Cleared over the boards by the Islanders. Nickel in for the faceoff. He wins that. DeCamillis to Mass at the point. To Sloan. Sloan, quick shot. Randall turning and firing, doesn't get all of it, and the goaltender holds it for the whistle. Islanders change their wingers. Nickel stays in for the faceoff. Nickel to Mass, running out of room. Tries to throw it to the far boards. Islanders get that puck to center ice. Lift it in down the right wing. Randall back to collect it. He hits the brakes, turns, gets it to the near half boards. Randall to DeCamillis at center ice. DeCamillis in over the blue line. Takes it wide. DeCamillis centers for Randall. That is intercepted by the Islanders. They'll play it around Mass, take it down the right wing. Islanders in over the Flyers blue line. Shot on target, rebound. Backhand missed wide. After a sprawling Dittman. Randall comes up to the near wing. All kinds of pressure. Islanders are going back to the penalty box. 2 minutes for hooking. 6:37 to go in the third period. Telford on the faceoff gets to the near boards. Telford spinning, throws it towards the net off the backhand. Andrade couldn't quite get there. Islanders off the far boards. Turn fired hard out of their blue line, all the way down into the Flyers territory. Savory. He's back to collect it. The Flyers forgot they were on a power play for a second. Long lead pass for Lunny in over the blue line. Lunny to the left side, hits the brakes. Centers it just behind Telford. That'll clear the Islander zone. Roche to the near wing for Savory. Savory back to Roche off his backhand. He'll turn and collect it. Roche up the middle for Telford. Telford sends it to Andrade. Andrade in over the blue line. Andrade in traffic, gets a shot off on target and held for the whistle. 1:06 to go in the Flyers power play. Kelly in for the faceoff. Brings that clean to Gower. Gower in off the point, watching the faceoff circle. In deep, backhand shot. Loose puck sits there. Flyers couldn't get a hold of it. Islanders clear that through center. Jeffrey Stedman back at his own blue line to pick up the loose puck. Jeffrey Stedman changing direction, sends it behind Felix, straight to the Islanders player. They'll come in over the blue line. Through the middle, shot, scores. Islanders goal shorthanded. 5:18 to play in the third period. Nickel in for the faceoff. Picked up by loose puck, picked up by DeCamillis. Islanders stab that into the zone. Sloan to Mass. Mass up the left wing, picked off by the Islanders. Randall just overskated it. Mass collects it, Sends that under the stick of Randall into the zone. The Islanders turn to fire that out of their end and down into the Flyers territory. Sloan back to collect it. DeCamillis. DeCamillis gets out of the zone, up through center, in over the right wing of the Islanders territory. He gets dumped, and the Islanders are going back to the box. Islanders penalty, 2 minutes for body contact. It'll be a 5-on-3 for 2 seconds. Nickel in for the faceoff. Wins that. DeCamillis to Sloan at the point. Sloan tipped out front. Randall, whoa, what a hook. Randall turns and fires it on net. I don't know how they missed that hook. Nickel back in for the faceoff. Randall to Mass at the point. Mass has to settle it down, gets it back into Randall, bouncing puck. Randall sends it behind the Islanders net. DeCamillis, he's there. Randall comes in. Puck was frozen, gets the whistle. Telford off the faceoff, comes to Roche at the point. Wasn't expecting it. Plays that off the boards to Lunny. Lunny lifts it into the zone. Islanders turn and fire it back down the Flyers territory. 4 minutes to go in the third period. Savory back to collect it. To Andrade. Islanders read that and intercepted. It's a funny hop just before it hit Dittman. Maybe he'll hold on to that one for the whistle. 1:09 to go in the Flyers power play. Telford in for the faceoff. Wins that clean to Andrade. Andrade down the left wing, out over the blue line. He'll get center ice. And in just offside was Lunny. Telford. Having a draw, won by the Islanders. Roche pressing, picks up the loose puck in over the right wing. Roche tries to cut into the middle, couldn't quite hold on to the puck. Islanders clear to the point. Lonnie throws it just over the net. Rebound comes to Savory on the near point. Savory across to Roche. Roche lifts that up through the middle. Loose puck sits there. Telford swipes at it. Another loose puck off the side of the net. Telford out front. Andrade does not get all of that shot. Got a wide open net. 30 seconds to go on the penalty. Kelly in for the faceoff. Cleanly, Hunter turns, fires. Intercepted by the Islanders. They'll play that down the right wing and into the Flyers territory. Jeffrey Stedman back, sends it across for Gower. Gower up the middle to Kelly. Hunter picks up the loose puck, walks off the boards to Kelly. Just wrong angle. Felix to Gower at the point. Gower turns, throws it towards the net. Shot! Tipped in front by Levi Kelly for his second goal of the game. Flyers goal scored by number 86, Levi Kelly, assisted by number 18, Colton Gower. Kelly back in for the faceoff. And by the Islanders, back to their blue line. Play to the opposite side. Gower lifts it to center ice. Kelly in over the right wing. Kelly bobbled it. Felix regroups, turns and fires it into the far corner. Islanders Off the far boards, Gower holds it at the point, shovels it to the half boards. Kelly pressing, gets it to the far corner. Islanders behind their net. The half boards passed out over the blue line through center ice. Kelly got away with that one. Islanders dump it in. Jeffrey Stedman takes a hit, gets the puck to Hunter at the half boards. Cleared to the blue line, not out. Gower to Felix. Felix had to play that one fancy, gets it into the far corner of the Islanders zone. Islanders clear to the near far half boards. Gower off the point. Flyers can't settle it down. Jeffrey Stedman at center ice. Sends it off the boards for Nickel. Out of his reach. Islanders are there to negate the icing. Islanders lead pass. They got behind the Flyers defense. Shot missed wide. Rebound comes to the near half boards. DeCamillis, fresh off the bench. Gets the puck to Jeffrey Stedman. Jeffrey Stedman lifts that to the opposite wing. Islanders turn and fire it in for icing. Minute 10 to go in the third period. Flyers trailing by 2. Shea it. Flyers are desperately trying to get a timeout there. I guess they're going to have to work on that one in practice. Flyers with the empty net. 6 on 5 for minute 10. Nickel in for the face-off. In his feet, Islanders get it to the far boards. They'll send it to the blue line. Roche kept it in for a second. Islanders ship it past Roche into the Flyers zone. Lunny back to pick it up. Lunny. Out of move. Lunny sends it down the right wing past everybody, and that'll go for icing. Dittman back in the net. 51.5 seconds to go in the third period. Nickel takes the face off, gets it to DeCamillis. He's got all kinds of pressure, gets the puck out of the zone. Savory, pass up the left wing, Randall. Gets it to Nickel. 40 seconds to go in the period. Nickel down the right wing, drives it in over the blue line. Flyers bench staff are trying to call Dittman off the ice. Islanders with the puck. They'll lift that through center. Picked up by Savory. Lunny. And the Flyers get too many men on the ice. Nickel in for the faceoff. Shot off the shoulder of Dittman. That puck settles down in the near corner. Islanders take it to the far side. Off the boards to the point. 5 seconds to go. To the near wing. Shot in front, blocked by Savory. Randall to the near side. And that'll do it for the third period.